Hey folks, we're back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I hope you've been having a good time. I've been vibing to the smooth jazz of this game. But I am back with Varin, who's awesome, and she's gonna take it over for now.
Hello, I'm Varn. Somebody let me cook. That's a bad idea. We're here for a good time and not a long time. This is a non-traditional showcase, so we're just gonna start the timer and do all the explanations in the middle of it. So start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. Cook Serve Delicious is a 2017 game, which is really good. I've been playing it since 2017. This is not my Switch save file, which has everything unlocked and everything gold perfectly completed. So this is a save file I started like 4 days ago, and this is as far as I got. So thumbs up emoji. We don't have Slammies, which is my favorite restaurant. If you played the first game, you know that you have a restaurant and you pick foods and you run the restaurant like just itself. Cook Serve Delicious 2 does something a little differently. You work for other restaurants. You will earn money, and then you will buy food to use in your own restaurant over here in the corner. But the main highlight, I truly believe, is literally just playing the other restaurants. So, Alara, if you would like to,
Hello.
would you like to pick whatever restaurant we do first?
I get to choose, and it's any of the ones that are lit up?
Yeah, the ones that have like numbers next to them, because those are the ones that have like days I haven't finished.
Chili bowl looks cute.
Chili bowl? Alright, let's do chili bowl. Alright, we'll do day 2. So you're a chef for hire in this game, and it will tell you your requirements for each of the days. So a gold is complete a day perfectly with no average or bad orders. A silver is 5 average or bad, and then just a regular bronze is just fewer than 8. I actually don't know what happens when you have more than 8 bad orders, because I'm not that bad at the game. I don't know. We're gonna hopefully never find out.
I'm mildly disappointed that Chili Bowl doesn't serve ice cream and chili.
It's all good. So up here at the top we have our holding stations, and then over here on the left we have our prep, like our actual food prep stations. So holding stations can be anything that I can pre-prep ahead of time. So like for chili bowl today, it's going to be these cannolis. I have no side dishes, and I have no ones that require a holding station. I'm gonna dunk some cannolis in. I'm just gonna play the game. Also, I play on controller. Don't judge me, please. All right? I understand that not everybody plays on controller. It's a non-conventional method to play. This is how I want to play.
I mean, if you come from a Switch version of it, it makes sense.
Yeah, I played the first one on PC, and obviously had to play on KBM, but definitely different.
I feel like I'm gonna make some people upset when I say I've never even heard of Cook Serve Delicious before, so I have no idea what I'm looking at.
So you cook the food. Honestly, you literally just, you have orders here that are down here at the bottom, and I'm kind of going slowly so you can kind of see them, but you can see that they want a cannoli, they want chocolate filling, and they want a peppermint inside with chocolate syrup and sugar at the end. You also have chores you have to do, like I had to flush the toilet and sanitize my hands because other people apparently don't know how to flush a freaking toilet.
Also, fight off attackers.
And yeah, and fend off attackers, yeah. So there's in the first game, you had to actually like get pretty far into the game to experience crime, but in this one, they're just like, you know what? You're fighting crime while after scrubbing a toilet, you know, just give them the good old 1-2, quite literally.
Speaking of crimes, I have to ask.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this, and these orders so far look mildly sensical and fine, like things I could see people actually ordering.
Uh-huh.
Is this going to become food crimes later on?
No, not really. Luckily, the creator of the game said, hey, you know, these are sensible food orders. Now, there are going to be, like, some people who are going to come in, and they're just going to ask for, like, I think I messed that up. That's fine, it doesn't matter. There are people who are gonna come in and ask for a plain hot dog. Like, they're just gonna be like, give me just a hot dog with nothing on it. And you're like, dude, you can have that at home, but okay, give me your money, I guess.
That's fine. As long as you're telling me I'm not gonna have someone ordering a burrito with ice cream and tartar sauce.
No, absolutely not. No, they're all the foods are sensible orders. Like it's one of those where they're people, but they're not people, you know?
I don't know. There's a few people there who look like they've had a rough day, so I think these are pretty people-y people. Also, text in Japanese. I'm guessing. Wait, no, there's no audio in terms of like dialogue. So, time save question mark.
No, so that's
and also
actually,
the rest is in English.
That's actually just the default. So there are things every so often in the game. I did that wrong again. I read chocolate and read it need to be dipped. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We're here for a good time, not a long time. No, it's the default rush text. So there's something called a rush hour in this game where every so often in the game and on timed intervals, they're the same time every time. It ramps up and gives you a bunch of people with a bunch of orders. The music changes, and that's just the default. Like that's the only text there is. It's just Japanese. I don't know why. You can't change it. I've looked a million times. You can't change it.
Pink cannoli gummies, caramel and sugar. So diabetes.
Yeah, pretty much. And like these are like for real cannoli orders. Like if you go to a place that serves cannolis, like in most places that you can find that have them, they serve those toppings.
That's fine, and I feel like I'm gonna get judged for this, but gummy bears go on most desserts.
I think it depends. For me, the kind of gummy bears, to be honest. Like,
I've gone to ice cream shops and ordered cotton candy ice cream with gummy bears, and people look at me like, "Do you want to die?"
Though. Like that seems like that would go together. But like, I don't know. I wouldn't put like chocolate like ice cream with gummy bears. I don't know. This is like a personal preference, I guess.
Sure, fair. But also, you know, I've gotten the judgment for gummy bears already, so I feel I need to defend the gummy bears. The unfair judging of the gummies. Also, did that lady just cut in line? Like, straight up just cut in line?
So technically there is no such thing as cutting. It is... So these orders come in, and I can do them in any order that I want to, as long as I do them before they expire. So there is... It's not in this level. I dipped it again. We're on with it. There are levels where you need what is called a side. And the sides help keep people tame. It keeps them from running out as quickly. There is a timer in the upper right hand corner where it has like a exit door next to it and it says 26.50. That's pretty much how much time I have to accept an order and do it. I did it again. I'm just it's not in it today.
It's becoming the shop specialty, okay?
It is. You get chocolate dip whether you liked it or not, baby. But that's the timer that I have to do these orders, and get the chocolate dip, baby. If I don't do these orders in time, these orders expire and they're an automatic fail. In the old game, you used to do so many of them, and like you would just like cringe and die inside. This one doesn't make you feel as bad about failing orders as the first game did, but.
I love industrial dishwashers. They're a lifesaver.
They're pretty good.
And I appreciate that that's what we have in this restaurant. I now have an emotional investment in this place.
It's very cute, so I'll show you something when we get onto this one. 6 average orders, let's go, baby! I'm also really mad that the last time I finished a level, it told me I got a new bar top and I didn't actually get one. So, a cool component of Cooks Are Delicious, I forgot to mention this when we first started the showcase, is you get to design your own restaurant. So I did this. This is me. This background you're seeing here, this is my restaurant I designed. I like to do this where I pick the window setting is the biggest. This is the big open window, because you have different window presets you can choose or whatever. I have the big open window, and then I just collage art on top of it. But there is art you can have that is just the icons of the games, and I can actually have the chili bowl cutie bun seal thing in here if I wanted to, and you have all the like restaurant icons, which I think is pretty cool.
I appreciate the fact that the random collage includes Alaska, cactus, and doggo.
Yeah, you unlock different pieces of like you unlock different like seats and table decorations and a bar top and like floors and window paints and all kinds of stuff like as you play the game, and that's just what I've unlocked so far, honestly. I think it's pretty cool. Let's do Edie's. I'm a big fan of Edie's.
I'm guessing American food?
Yep. Pretty traditional American food. So this restaurant is going to have what we call sides. This is the baked potatoes and the steamed vegetables. So once these finish, you're going to see that timer in the upper right-hand corner that says 25 right now. You're going to see that go up. So every time you have a side available, the amount of time that people will need until a order, quote, expires, end quote, is reduced. And it's reduced for each individual one that you have. So if you have 2 sets of like baked potatoes made, it's not going to count twice. You just need to have like, so if I had 1 baked potato, 1 steamed vegetable, and then if there was like rice as a side, or there's actually like chili and soup as a side, stuff like that, those would count individually. But if I had 2 soups, it only counts once. And those are pretty integral to rush hours. They also do those little sparkly things you just saw on the, they also just do the sparkly things you just saw on the side there, where, that's not grilled chicken! No! I can't read!
It's grilled chicken now!
It's grilled chicken now, baby! It does what is called a delicious order, so if you serve an order with a side attached to it, it's worth more money / points, however you want to look at it.
Here's a thing you didn't order, but I'm giving you anyway, and free food is best food, therefore it's worth more.
Yep, pretty much. What is up with all this crime? What is going on?
Shoutouts to Metroid Prime for making a cameo in the game. Oh no. All the orders, all the orders.
Oh, that's fine.
I think we hit rush hour.
Yes, we did. We did, in fact, hit rush hour. Where the hand is ham? There you go. I know I messed up one of those chickens down there. It's this one. Oh, I messed up 2 of them because we're having a great time here. We're having a great time. I underestimated how hard it was to talk and play this game at the same time, to be quite honest.
This sounds about right. It's fine. This sounds like a speedrun. This sounds like a speedrun, and commentary is half the battle. But that's why I'm here.
Exactly. Thank you for being here with us. I am not entirely good at playing this game and talking at the same time, to be quite honest. Like, the rare occasions I do ever stream this game, I literally do not talk the entire time. It is literally, I turn off the BGM, I turn on my own music, and I literally just let people vibe to me playing this game.
We're showcasing. It's chill. It's fine. The music. Shoutouts to the music. Like I said, we were vibing out to the jazz right before this. It was great. It was fantastic. So I'm here for this. Also, chicken seems to be a big seller today.
Yeah, so each of these restaurants have like particular menus that are only going to be served during the day. During the last game, during Cookstart Delicious 1, you actually like were encouraged to build a menu that complemented itself, and they had like certain perks to them and certain detriments to them. So if you served one food like 3 days in a row, you would get less what they called buzz in the first game. This one, if you're working for another restaurant, they kind of don't care. You can literally play every single one that they have open in a row, and it doesn't matter because you're a chef for hire in their restaurant, and it won't really matter much.
They do understand that restaurants tend to serve at least similar things every day.
That first game did not think that. You were encouraged to rotate your menu and find things that had synergy to each other and not serve them for more than 3 days in a row. But this game doesn't care. It's like, hey, just cook.
I will have the tiramisu for dessert, the ramen for dinner, and the chef salad for appetizer.
Something like that. Ham. Ham's the one that always throws me off. Just like, no one ever orders it.
So are the ingredients on the right always mapped to the same buttons?
Yes. Yes, they are. So each side has like the letters that they're assigned to. Give me meatloaf. I haven't had to make a bacon wrapped meatloaf yet. I just realized that. Yeah, they're always assigned to the same buttons.
I fully expect that between this and the next run, when we do The Sims, I'm going to be starving. So I think my local Chinese place that I mentioned earlier in chat is going to get some orders in after the showcases are done.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention certain food needs prep after it's been started. So certain food like this is like you need to just serve it immediately. The chicken is one of those that like once you set it off, I forgot to build chicken. Once you set it off, it's fine. You just send the order out. So like this, I prep the chicken, it's done. It just needs to be sent out. Each of the orders for different kinds of food are just completely different. They all function similar but differently. Even
I
some
love
of the
the
chores you'll
sound.
notice are similar, but also different.
The sound of banging on the chicken is like very therapeutic. It feels like you're going to a rage room. Just you're hammering it, you're wailing on it. You're taking out all that anger and frustration on that chicken.
My thing is like I always count it by the sounds. Like I don't count the button presses, I count the sound. So if I don't have the sound on, it's really disorientating. Oh, that's the sad sound. So there, each time you finish a day, there's different music that plays, and that's the sad one where you like don't get a silver or a gold. If you get a bronze, it sounds very sad. It sounds super sad.
There was a little bit of the saddies.
Looking at the different what is available for each of these days. Oh, we got another sub solutions. Let's go. Let's do sub solutions. Totally doesn't look like another restaurant franchise or anything. No.
No, this is very original.
It is absolutely
even the chairs look like some random restaurant that I'm not thinking of.
They absolutely do. So we want
the music is just bops.
I
did not expect to come into the cooking game and think the music is what's gonna sell me on this.
The music's really good. Actually, like a lot of people probably, if they have bought any kind of bundle that went for fundraising anything. So I own this copy on Switch, but this is my PC copy actually. I got this from the racial justice bundle from like 2020, 2021, I think. There's like this game has been included in several bundles on itch.io, so if you literally bought any of them for like crap, I didn't mean to send that out, but it's fine. If you bought any of the bundles that like fundraise for social justice stuff, you probably actually do own this game. You should check, because Chubb Against, the person who is the dead for this game, has included it in many bundles. There's
a good chance I own it. I'll check that after.
Yeah,
if for no other reason than the music.
Forgot the cucumbers, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're gonna come back. Karen's gonna come back demanding her cucumbers and a full refund.
I'm gonna ask her to flush the toilet because she forgot to. She better not come back. Oh, great.
Dawn of a new era of feasting.
Yes.
It is a new era of culinary talent. Chef1n and their expertise. Chat, I need to know. As she cooks this, what's the best thing that you've seen Rin cook? What of all of these dishes is the most appetizing to you? What are you ordering when we're done? Why? I'm confused. Why does everyone in your restaurant look like they're homeless? Like, is this a soup kitchen? Because if that, I'm supporting and standing your restaurant. But also, this is a very random combination.
Yeah, so like the NPCs that show up to each restaurant is completely different, and they actually do gradually change based on the theming of the restaurant. So there are going to be there are eventually going to be restaurants that are very fancy, and people are going to be dressed up really nice, and they are going to order some basic something from you, and you're gonna be like, you dressed up to have this? Really? And it's actually really funny. You want olives? Alright, I'm judging. I hate olives.
What?
Sorry, I'm an olive hater, baby.
Baron, I thought we were friends. Baron, I thought we were friends. I did not come here for you to declare war on me.
I'm sorry to break it to you like this, but
I am heartbroken.
I unfortunately do not.
Between this and the implications of a certain sub-restaurant having this kind of clientele, I don't know. I'm losing the vibe here.
I need to make cookies. Sugar cookies again, I'll take it. Cool.
Oh, that is a complicated order. Banana peppers and green peppers.
Some people go, what if you give me a little bit of everything? And I'm like, I got you, dog. I hate you, but I got you. What did I mess up on that? You know what? It don't matter. It don't matter, baby. Nothing matters in the end. We're here for a good time and not a long time. I already disclaimed that I suck at this. That's okay.
I don't know. You're doing great. I don't think I could have managed what you've done so far, so... why are we suddenly doing traditional Japanese music to announce the salad?
It is just what the game has decided is the music for it. Like you can't change it. It literally just is.
Yes, that's where my mind goes. I hear bacon ranch salad and my mind just goes, you know what would rock for this? Taiko drums.
True.
The associations are interesting. What's this? The best ingredient? Olives?
No, I highly disagree. Also, that was supposed to be a croissant. We roll, baby.
That's a croissant. I don't know what you're talking about. That looks like a croissant to me.
It was unfortunately a biscuit, not a croissant. So it's gonna.
No, that's definitely a croissant. Also, I don't love that you're going to go clean the toilet and the only thing that you need to do to come back to continue cooking is hand sanitizer.
Yeah, this game's a little cursed.
I would like to report this restaurant. Serve safe certifications for everyone on staff in question.
Yeah, unfortunately all the restaurants are like this, so...
Please deposit gloves in the trash can, wash your hands thoroughly, put gloves back on.
Yeah, they said, no, you don't need soap, you just need hand sanitizer, yum yum.
That's not how that works.
That is apparently how it works. Ugh, olives.
It's just great. It's great. It's fantastic.
Nope.
Now here's the part where I'm gonna get in trouble with everyone. I am the world's worst trans woman. I don't love pickles.
Alright, hold the fuck on. Alright, hold on. You can't give me crap about not liking olives and then turn around and be like, oh, by the way, I hate one of the best side dishes / condiments in the entire universe. Pickles. No, let me assess this. Do you not like cucumber pickles or do you not like pickled anything?
Cucumber pickles.
Okay. I'll give you a half point because other things being pickled are great, but like cucumber pickles are the bomb.
Pickled onions are fantastic. In my defense, I don't like cucumbers in general.
Understandable. That's fine. If you don't like cucumbers in general, that's fine. That's fine. If you like other pickled thing, that's fine. We have
Yes.
pickled peppers in my like homemade pickled peppers in my fridge right now. You're more than welcome to them. All right. For this one, I'm gonna be real. We're gonna vibe really hard. I'm probably not gonna say anything. This is going to be probably one of the only intense levels I have unlocked right now because this is obviously a new save file. As you'll note, there are two things up in the upper right hand corner that are important. There's the speech bubble thing that has 80% on it, and then there is the exit that says 13 seconds on it. So this restaurant is going to be a lot of pre-prepping and is going to be a lot of side dishes up at the top. And that timer at the top, I believe, should say 36 seconds after I make all the side dishes. But that's still not a lot of time to do these. And that 80% speech bubble means that the buzz, like the natural buzz for this restaurant is 80%. So like literally it is going to be at 80% capacity at most of the time. That means also like the rush is going to be really fast. So we vibe, baby.
I don't know. So far, other than the fact that you don't seem to have a love for olives, I would eat at your restaurant. That said, you get bonus points because despite not liking the olives, you served them.
That's true. I have to be loyal to my customers.
Oh, that is. Oh no, the arteries. The arteries. I don't like this. We're killing your customers. This is probably the most violent game I've seen in quite some time. The amount of people we are unaliving with this food. Just all the fat. It looks yummy, but also my arteries are getting clogged looking at this. Oh wait, I just realized, why do we have like Hawaiian food and the Hawaiian music in the background? Like we're going to hula with the burgers.
It does play different music depending on like what day or restaurant you're in, and they all have like some of them will share music, but some of them do actually have a lot of different music to them.
Totally not Subway and Japanese instruments, and now we're doing hula with big burgers. Wait, no, it changed. No, it's not hula. It's not luau music anymore. Sorry, it's like little chimes. What is this music? And now we've got some Back to the Future panic sounds. I want to have a conversation with the sound designer for this game. You know, I'm curious. What was the intention behind this? Like, it's working, it's vibing, but also why? I see what you mean with all the prep ever. It's a lot. Wait, oh, wait, there's one guy in the background. What is up with his beard? Man, friend, sir, shave, please. Let's clean you up a bit. I feel like we need to take him to an episode of Queer Eye. All the burger patties. Rin, you're killing it. I don't know what you're talking about with being bad at this game. This is fantastic.
That was sloppy as all get out. I'm not gonna lie, that was real sloppy.
I would have game overed like 20 minutes ago. I would just load up the restaurant. It wouldn't even let me play. It would just say game over. Don't even bother. And I could picture this being in Persona, where we're back to the cool jazz. With a little bit of big band. Let's see, let's judge this restaurant. We've got the tiny sad trash cans that don't let you actually deposit anything in there. Everyone's on their phone. We've got got the condiments and stuff laid out on the table, but I see at least one that doesn't have like the ketchup bottle, but I think there's ketchup packets in there, so they get a pass. Everyone's got salt and pepper. I have no idea. Those yellow things might be crackers. And you're generating a lot of trash. Also, is number 7 a body? Is that a dead body?
No,
Okay.
well, it's a bug.
Okay. That is an interesting bug. Oh, and the poster of the kid in the background with the burger. That is creepy. It looks like they're stalking that burger. Hunter-killer stance. That's the face my cat makes when he finds out I've got carbs on the table. Now, so this place is just burgers and hot dogs, it seems, and chicken tenders? I don't know if those are chicken tenders or not. You scroll too fast for me to read on those menus.
Yeah, it goes kind of fast. It's also,
Chicken strips. They're chicken strips.
Ooh.
The inspirational music going on now. So I don't know how much money 237 is, because for starters, 237 what? But I'm guessing you're doing halfway decently.
Yeah, it's doing okay. I've missed quite a few, mostly just because I missed one of the like pre-prep times. So I basically was like floundering to get some of the orders out, which is okay, it happens. So a lot of this game teaches you that you should really use your prep stations to your advantage. Some of these foods can be served without a prep station, but if you go to prep them, it actually resets the timer on them. So you'll see that some of these, when I go to dump these, their timer resets because I'm now prepping them in the prep station. Which is a big part of like managing your time, is really like you can reset you can get part of the time that you need back by like prepping them in the top instead of just going into each of them and prepping. You could also do this where they're all done. Like, it's a balance. Sometimes you do want to have them in the prep station and sometimes you don't, but
So I'm guessing if you have something like burger patties, can you prep more burger patties while the burger patties are ready and it just resets the timer on them, or?
no, it needs to not be in the holding station at all. So if there's already one set of them in the holding station, it doesn't count. Like if you make another set to be prepped in the holding station, yeah, it unfortunately doesn't count like that. But that's one of the more chaotic levels. There are more like really hard chaotic ones down here, like Sushi Nest. And then Executive's Decision, and I also think some of the stuff you get in Absolutely can be kind of hard. But also, again, I really underestimated how hard it is to play, talk, and listen to somebody at the same time, because it's quite a ride. Let's do...
So, new difficulty setting for this game. The leaderboards are going to start adding Alara percent.
Add commentators percent.
Yes, add commentator percent.
I'm gonna take a sippy of the... We'll do this one. I think this restaurant's kind of cool.
Wait, I missed the name. Which one was this one?
It's the coffee company one. I don't remember what the meme name is, but it's a meme. Like all the restaurant names in this game are like kind of like a riff on partially a riff on IRL restaurants, but also a riff on the fact that this is technically a post-apocalyptic game.
What?
Yeah, so I can show
Wait. You're burying the lead here with this part.
So I always forget about this part of the game, but so basically you're like in the second game you're trying to re-establish your glory of having a restaurant, and like there's like a whole war that's happened. There's like been eras of different kinds of food and stuff. And like each of the like restaurant bios, if you go and like look at the restaurant bios, it'll tell you like a story about the restaurant in the olden days or whatever, or if it's like a revived version of an old restaurant. And then there's actually like memorabilia you can get to decorate your restaurant that are like relevant to the stories of the restaurants and stuff. It's pretty, the story for the game is actually pretty wild. I'll go look at one of the restaurant descriptions when we get out of this one.
That is one hecking way to bury the lead. Like, I've been judging people for looking like they're hobos, and you're telling me, oh, it's because the world ended.
Yeah, well,
like,
society's back. Like, let's be real here. Society is obviously, you know, somewhat functioning again, but yeah, this is apparently like post-apocalyptic.
You are a hero making hot dogs and coffee in the apocalypse.
Yeah. Well, it's post-apocalyptic. It's post-apocalyptic.
That doesn't make it better.
I mean,
the world has ended and you are here feeding the masses. You are giving them Starbucks in the post-apocalypse. So I'm guessing what, those 31 money on the top right, that's bottle caps?
Something like that. I hit the wrong button. I love this for me. You want cinnamon butter?
This completely changes my worldview on everything. No wonder you have a random poster of Alaska. Alaska's the mythical place that no one believes exists anymore.
Oh my god, that's so...
Cactuses probably walk around. Now you've colored my worldview of this game, and that person in the blue jacket is a vault dweller. Oh, they're gone. Contrast Coffee Company.
Contrast, there we go, yeah, that's what it's called. I always forget the names of the restaurants, because honestly... I hit harmonies and a haze! I can't read! No! That's the other part about this game, is like, you have to read fast, and I'm bad at it.
Yeah, I'm bad at reading fast, so I get you.
A lot of this is actually like some of this is muscle memory. So like, especially in the last level with the hot dog, if you read one of the ingredients and like you see that it says like if I did it again, my specialty. That's fine. There's onions at the bottom of the left side of the page, and then it'll go onions, and then it goes mustard ketchup. If I see onions and then see that there's two more things after it, I know that they want ketchup mustard, so I just hit L2X and then I hit R2XO, or sorry, square triangle, because I know that that's what they want next, is gonna be the mustard and ketchup. So some of this, like, over time, you just kind of build a muscle memory to, like, read the orders. Because there's only so many options to put on the food, and if you read one and see that it's, like, the last of a page and there's two things after it, but there's only two things on the next page, you know that that's what they want. Pretty wild. A lot of this game for me is muscle memory, but also I can't read because I got harmony and haze mixed up, so, you know, take with that what you will.
Eh, you're fine.
This person wanted chocolate and sherbet. I'm gonna judge them. That's disgusting.
Says the person who likes pickles.
Look. I'm allowed, okay?
Rin, we're gonna have conversations when this showcase is done, okay? We're gonna have to reevaluate this friendship. We're gonna have to come to terms.
I love hitting the wrong buttons. I can't believe I'm the one who's now going to be taken out to the parking lot out back. Holy crap. How the turns have tabled. Press and milk. I'm not going to hit B this time. B's my cancel button. I put the wrong thing in it, but that's okay, because at least you're getting coffee this time.
I mean, post-apocalypse, people are probably desperate for coffee, so I can see why they're upset if you didn't give it to them.
You want meditation tea. Okay, good for you, buddy. Can't believe the customers demanded meditation tea. House tea wasn't good enough for them, I guess.
Sometimes it's just, you know, you want your specialty thing.
That's true. So, like, those chores where, I put the meditation tea out are actually just, like, passive chores, where it'll just ask you to fulfill a random thing. So it'll be like, hey, are you paying attention? Fulfill this thing here. So, like, you can't just, no, Curly's on the side. You can't just, like, hit the button. So some of the chores are literally, like, I just hold L2 and I hit, like, you know, square X triangle and it's fine or whatever. And other ones, it's like, you need to actually read what is going on. Congratulations.
Which place has the grilled cheese in honor of the next run that's coming up?
Grilled cheese? We can see if any of these have grilled cheese.
No, there we go.
That's toast. That's not grilled cheese. That is toast.
I feel top 10 anime betrayals, grilled cheese edition.
It's not in the sports grill. Actually, would it be in Fire Kickers? They have sandwiches and no grilled cheese. I actually don't... Let's find out something really quick, actually. Food catalog. So, the other part of Cooks Are Delicious is you do have your own restaurant to run, so all the food that, all that currency that we were buying, or the currency we were earning is up the top. I have $8,000. Don't look at the fact that I haven't read the 78 emails. Do not look at that. You can buy any of the foods that you are playing and any of the levels in here to run your own restaurant. So, give me entrees, give me for sale. Do we have? The question is do we have grilled cheese? Actually, give me
this betrayal.
Do we?
I'm gonna cry if there's no grilled cheese.
I actually didn't even check if there's grilled cheese in this.
Either way, if you want to see grilled cheese later, we are going to be doing the category name is wild. It is aspirational grilled cheese with expansions without gallery. So if you want to see that wild explanation from Cell later about what this category even is, stay tuned.
I don't think we have grilled cheese.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
I don't think we have grilled cheese. Damn, that's wild.
We need to petition the developer grilled cheese and tomato soup for the third game.
I am pretty sure, I think grilled cheese is, I actually don't know if it's in the first one. I think it's in the third one. I don't think it's in this. I think it's in the third one. I don't think it's in the first one. Yeah. That's really funny.
Heartbreak.
We unlocked my first Slammy.
This restaurant, that flag.
Slammy's, yeah, I know, right? Slammy's is my favorite restaurant actually. But so each of the restaurants have an about thing on them. So this is Slammy's, and it says Slammy's was founded in 1987 on the idea that the world can and should revolve around barbecues. We grill it and we smoke it. We sauce it, we rub it. Whether you want pork, beef, steak, or all of the above, we've got a plate waiting for you. Come try our signature style barbecue, including our super secret recipe sauce, which is banned in 3 countries in the European Union. Our meat is humanely raised, killed, processed, and cooked to perfection. Come early to guarantee your spot, and come hungry to guarantee satisfaction. And they all say silly things like that. So like
okay, but an American restaurant that serves food that's banned in the EU just sounds like historically correct.
Yeah. It's Fire Kickers is really funny. So Fire Kickers was built on a simple premise: provide great food at an affordable price and briefly set it ablaze before serving. Navarro's premise was a successful one, and in the years that followed, Fire Kickers spread like wildfire thanks to humanity's adoration for entrees and arson. The chain reached new extremes in 2007 when Navarro launched the Fire Kickers birthday experience, allowing children aged 6 and up to safely partake in a number of fire-related activities. After an hour of food and fun, the parties end with the company's mascot, Flamin' Phil, running into the store while on fire. The birthday boy or girl gets to extinguish Flamin' Phil, who subsequently rewards the child with a birthday cake. Today, the fire kicker birthday experience is often seen as a rite of passion, with parents wanting to share the same childhood experience they had with their kids. The cultural importance of fire kickers has ensured the chain has remained open despite the business's increasingly frequent OSHA violations and false alarms to the fire department. And, like...
I increasing concerns as we go.
Each of these are really funny, and there's actually a whole email thing where, like, you work in a tower of restaurants, and you're trying to, like, you have your restaurant in the tower too, and there's just funny emails and stuff, where...
So it's sci-fi mega corporation towers that is all restaurants.
Yeah. Some of the emails give you things like this, and you can add it in your restaurant. This is a metal shirt discovered in the irradiated wasteland of Minnesota inside a large semi-truck that had been converted for warfare. The style of clothing was once incredibly popular among young people who listen to loud, electric guitar-driven music. As a result of its exposure to radiation, the shirt has become even more metal than it was originally designed to be, and grants its wearer with the ability to rapidly decay. Like...
I'm gonna need you to take a screenshot of that email and send it to me later.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that right now before I forget, because I will absolutely forget. Where are the red emails? Give me...
Shout outs to all my Minnesota friends.
Give me the red email.
Oh, that's horrible. I love it.
I took a screenshot of it right now so I don't forget, but I will remember to send it later.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's... this game has, like, a lore to it in a story, and it's actually really wild. I've read all of them, and I've unlocked everything, and obviously, like, on my Switch save, I have everything, like, done perfectly. But yeah, this is Slammy's Old Fashioned Barbecue. This is my favorite restaurant because a lot of the food you serve in this restaurant are literally like you prep them and then you literally just run your finger across your controller and you serve everything all at once, and it's really, really satisfying.
Shoutouts to the loading screen on this one though for having the trans pride flag. That's
trans rights, baby, trans rights. That's what I'm saying. Just look at Slammy's face. Slammy's icon is made of the trans pride colors. Like, let's go.
Slammy says trans rights. Barbecue for trans rights.
Yeah, absolutely, baby.
Then we've got a California license plate, a Texas license plate, New Mexico, and Colorado.
Yeah, there's a dude on a horse with a shadow, like in the shadow of Texas on the right there. The bowling ball. The tables look like picnic tables, despite the fact that they are inside.
And then the world's most uncomfortable chair.
Yep, the good old metal folding chairs. Which you too can have in your own restaurant. It is actually the first default chairs you get to decorate your restaurant with.
I don't know. I don't think my butt can handle sitting on those chairs long enough to have it in my restaurant. I think I'd be in pain just looking at them all day.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Let me try it over this time.
This one seems a lot more chill. This seems more manageable than, you know, the hazard that we had recently. I say right as this happens. Dawn of a new restaurant era. The panic-inducing music. I feel like I'm watching someone play StarCraft. Like, just things are happening, colors are flashing on screen. I acknowledge that I'm sure progress is being made, but I blink and I miss it. Yo, the little blonde girl with the rainbow shirt and the fishnets. I'm here for this outfit.
And that's Slammy's. I love Slammy's. Big fan of Slammy's. Old-fashioned barbecue. Every time I play this level, I think of the Jones barbecue meme video.
Wait, if this is post-apocalyptic, are the cows irradiated? Are we serving irradiated cows?
Honestly, probably. I don't actually, I don't remember exactly where in the lore it says is, like, safe to be in the world anymore, but, it's somewhere.
This is fine. This is not dangerous. I'm sure it's completely safe.
Everyone just looks really tired and is perpetually looking at the same text on their phone. So, like, if you look at the dude who's sitting at the table right now, and, like, he's looking at his phone, everybody's phone has the same text on them. And it's really
Everyone
funny.
got the same text message.
Also, the background of, like, the people being there, changes randomly between, like, chores. So once I get out of this chore, you'll see the people in the background. Sometimes changes, sometimes they don't. They'll stay for, like, a certain amount of time. So when you enter a food or enter a chore, and you come out of that menu, the people change every once in a while. Yeah, the people's clothes are also really, like, really, interesting.
Oh yeah, there was one girl that clearly just came back from the club at, 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, you're so right. Everyone's looking at the same text chain. Hey, Rainbow Fishnets Girl is back.
She couldn't get enough of slamming. She said I had to come back.
No, she's gone. Then we got the girl with the epic latex boots in the middle there. The outfits. Some people go hard on the outfits in the post-apocalypse.
They finally said, you know what, I'm gonna live my own life. I'm gonna wear these really, what was previously tacky in the 90s and is now back in style for the 2020s.
My only disappointment is we seem to have kept gender norms for clothing in the post-apocalypse. But we still have soda.
We do in fact
Soda
still have
survives
soda.
the apocalypse.
Soda with coffee, with ice cream, with all kinds of things. I think people, like, ended up bringing things back, but...
Hey,
No!
you get some points back. We're earning some points back because you do call it soda. You don't use pop.
I'm pouring one out. I accidentally
no.
served them barbecue sauce instead of queso. I'm so mad. I was gonna be pogging my first perfect. I'm so upset. Oh god. Tragic.
Pat, quick poll. Is it soda or is it pop? There is
Alright,
a correct answer.
you're gonna hate me for this one. I'm gonna lose even more points than I just
No.
earned back from saying soda. Alright. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. I'm from the South. I'm specifically from Tennessee. And
oh no, are you one of the people who call everything a Coke?
Yes.
Why?
It's ingrained in me. I can't help it, you know? I cannot help it. It is just...
I apologize, people who are gonna say pop. We are still friends. We are united in the war against the Coke people.
Honestly, understandable. Have a nice day. Absolutely.
Piece
have a
of
nice
that.
day.
Piece of that. Great name.
Pizza, that's a good name. Actually, pizza slices as a food was the thing when I was doing my tech check for this, was what I was doing to sound balance for Mina. So I've had a little bit of practice with the
Okay,
I didn't want to add pepperoni. That's fine.
Someone in chat's chiming in that apparently in Ireland it's not soda or pop, it's just a drink. And you know what? I respect it. It's generic, but it's accurate. It is in fact a drink. Unlike, you know, the people out there in the world who call everything a Coke, because if I order a Pepsi or if I order a Sprite, I want to get a Pepsi or a Sprite. I don't want you to... If I say a Coke, I want a Coke.
Well, the thing is, it's like, we still specify, like, if we were ordering something at a restaurant, I wouldn't say, like, I want a Coke and expect them to know I want Sprite, but, like, we just call all soda Coke. We're like, oh, you need to pick up some Coke at the store, and then you'd be like, all right, what do you want? Like, what kind do you want? Like, that's how it goes.
No, if I tell you, hey, can you get me a Coke? If you show up with a Sprite, I'm gonna be concerned.
Well, we wouldn't, because then we would ask, like, okay, what do you want? And then you would say Coke, and then I'd be like, all right, and then that's that.
No, I'm gonna say I already told you I want a Coke.
Okay, and that's fine, but other people down here call all soda Coke, and that's okay. Now, not everyone's going to, but a vast majority do.
We are going to firmly disagree on the definition of okay and this subject.
That's fine. You know what? It's actually good for us to have differences, because if we were too alike, we'd probably drive each other batty. So I think that's okay.
That's fair. That's fair. But we can agree that the music is absolutely on point in this game.
Oh, they wanted the spinach ricotta. That's why I messed up. I was like, how is that wrong? I was like, how am I getting this wrong? They want the spinach ricotta. Which I also don't like ricotta. I gotta be that person.
I can take it or leave it. It's fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just a thing that's there. I think it belongs on some dishes and not others. I made a mistake by not having dinner right before this showcase. This is absolutely gonna get me so hungry. Y'all don't know this. Well, now you're gonna know this because I'm saying it, but there's a good chance that in the intermission, I'm just gonna secretly open up one of the food delivery apps and just order food so it arrives right when we're done.
That's understandable. I need to make a dinner after this. I keep messing up something and I don't know what it is. Well, we're just balling. I had a great performance at Slammies and that's all that matters. I'm gonna be real. Slammies is the only thing that matters to me.
Hey, you're not doing bad. You've made 66 monies.
I have in fact made 66 monies. I don't think I've spent any money in this restaurant I started 4 days ago, or this file I started 4 days ago. I think that's the money I have at the top is the max amount of money I've made. So I think I literally bought nothing.
In that stats page, what's the C4H?
It's chef for hire. So basically it just means you're like not in your own restaurant. It's like reminding you like, hey, you are at a restaurant right now and it's not your own.
So this is like the campaign / story mode / whatever.
Yeah, the big thing that
the progression
says,
thing.
Yeah, the big thing that says like cook serve delicious in the upper left on the the restaurant menu is your own restaurant. Which I have bought 0 food for, but I can probably buy some stuff really quick and show that off instead of doing just all restaurants.
So the self restaurant is like the free play mode kind of thing.
Yeah, kinda. There's some things you want to do in your own restaurant, but for the most part, yeah, you play in other. Good lord, nothing but calzones.
Spinach pepperoni.
Yeah, you mostly just play in the other restaurants. You don't really play much in your own because you're gonna earn the most money from.
Everyone loves ricotta.
Apparently, I think these just by default come with some kind of ricotta in them. I haven't encountered one yet that doesn't have ricotta in them. Oh, also, I didn't point this out when we started, but if you are in the middle of an order menu, like even if you're in like doing a chore, if a food is ready, you can just hit the button to serve it as long as you're highlighted over it. On keyboard mouse, you just hit the button like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is usually the default hotkeys to like enter an order menu. But you don't have to worry about like needing to be done with whatever you're currently doing. If something needs to be served, you absolutely can do it like within the menu. I'll try to like see if I can get something to pop up.
I don't know. I'm still getting over the fact that this game is post-apocalyptic. Like, at this point, I'm waiting for you to tell me the big reveal of like, oh, and when you beat the game, it doxes you and orders you a pizza.
No, it does not do that. Yeah, it does not do that, but it definitely is it's a very strange and funny game. Very wild. What else have we unlocked? Oh, we'll buy some food real quick, because I'm looking at my own time and my own timer, and we have probably a little less than 10 minutes left, which means that
You've got about 15 minutes left.
I love that for us. Let's buy some food real quick. All right, let's pick some stuff. Let's do status for sale. All right, let's buy... Big fan of sausage slices. I'm gonna purchase that. Give me that. Give me ribs.
Sopapilla.
The what?
I haven't had sopapilla in forever.
Let's buy that. Let's do that.
Tabbouleh. Okay, good choice.
Let's do that. Let's pick a couple sides. Let's pick asparagus. Let's pick broccoli. Pick that. And then crab legs.
This restaurant's gonna be wild.
I did not want to practice it. I already know how to make lasagna. I don't have enough money! That sucks! It's fine. Right. That really sucks. Give me crab legs, give me fillet, give me sopillas, give me sausage, give me quiche, and give me...
This menu is wild.
It is pretty wild. I'm trying to pick, like, really... Let's do cereal. I think cereal will be fine. So, like, each of these have, like, icons next to them, and it will... If I go into here and go into Buzz... so each of these foods have like a different thing that are attached to them that they have some kind of boost to them. So the cereal gives me a buzz in the morning, so I'll get an extra 8% buzz during the quote morning end quote portion of the restaurant starting. There are other foods here that have like one, the sausage says it has to be in a holding station, it has to be prepped there. Other ones are like for the tabbouleh, there's like the weight like icon that's on it, and like it's popular with people who like work out. It's also got a staple next to it, which means it's a staple, which means it never has menu rot. So I could literally leave it on my main menu like forever, and it will never, I'll never get a detractment for it. Here's mac and cheese, which is pretty cool. Give me soda and give me craft beer. Sure, why not? Give me... I do want classic, okay. Cool. Now we're gonna see my own restaurant in the background instead of whatever other weird contraption there is in the world.
Yeah, the Alaskan cactus doggo.
Pretty much, yeah. Cereal. Starting with a little bit of everything. That lady is asleep in my restaurant. She is out. She's like, I had a good bowl of cereal, time to sleepy. She said, I'm done.
Wait, that person's reading the text message chain on a on like the old Nokia, the tiny screen T10 phones.
Sometimes that's what they got in the post-apocalypse, you know? That just be how it do, you know? Serving crab legs, beer, cereal, broccoli, sausage.
Do you pick the music when you set up your restaurant?
No, the game randomly chooses the music for you.
Okay, because this music's a banger.
It is pretty good.
We're gonna make pie? Or the quiche, sorry.
Quiche is one of the easier ones where you just kind of like put the stuff in it and then just let it cook. Get it? You let them cook. I came full circle. Cool.
I'm okay with this.
You just let it go and then it's pretty done. It's not super hard to set up. It is one of those that like it seems pretty intimidating at first, but there they are. Once you just like learn where all the ingredients are, it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh no, it went bad. That's okay. Turn the page, thank you. And we're serving beer at 1 p.m.
It's fine. We got the crab legs, it's fine. It works. This restaurant's wild and all over the place. I'm not gonna fault them for the beer.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, honestly. And you just gotta serve beer with cereal. Oh, I scrolled too far, that's fine. That's the other problem with like, I mean, I guess you technically still have the same problem with like KBM if you accidentally hit 2 instead of the 3 key, but like sometimes you just scroll too far. And then you go, oops, and you accidentally send the order before it's done being cooked.
Hooray, beer. Mostly because it's easy and only like a quick button press.
Yeah, it's literally you just hold down the, well, it's X on Switch, but it's triangle on like my PlayStation controller right now, and you just hold it down until it's moderately full, and then you let it go.
Wait. So you're mainly a person who plays this on Switch, but you're playing on PC with a PlayStation controller, and the button layout on screen is an Xbox controller.
No, the button layout on screen is a Switch controller.
The button layout, okay, it's a Switch controller.
Yeah, because that's the way my brain learned this game in particular was I learned it on Switch. So I have to have the button layout say Switch or my brain explodes.
What's the HS on the Sopapilla there?
It means like you can make it in a holding station. You don't have to make it.
Got it.
It reminds you like, hey, you have you can make this in the holding station. You don't have to do this here, but I wanted the extra side space, so I decided to not put I decided not to put the thing in the holding station.
That friend needs a shirt.
That is true. Sometimes people do come in and you're like, you should be wearing clothes, my dude. And then they're like, but I'm here and giving you money. And I'm like, that's true. Here's your food. Have a good day.
Yes, but it's a restaurant.
They do not care. I cannot. Cannot believe that.
Almost done. Wait, what time do you close?
It closes at 10 every night, so when the timer in the upper right-hand corner says 10 p.m., that's when the restaurant closes. And then whatever orders come in before 10 have to be finished. And like the time, technically the time keeps rolling, but the restaurant itself will be closed. So like these crab legs are still gonna cook and the time's still gonna roll, but it'll, like, the restaurant's closed. You won't get any more orders after 10.
Alright, well, I'd say you've got about 5 more minutes if you want to do one last thing.
We got another Slammies. Let's go, baby. Let's do Slammies. Let's run a Slammies.
Finishing up with Trans Pride.
Trans Pride. Trans rights, baby. Trans rights. Give me a goal, Slammies. Alright. I also, like, when I play this game and I'm going for, like, perfect ones, I reset a lot, and it has taken everything in my power every time I make a mistake to not reset. I'm so very used to just resetting every time I mess something up, but...
It's fine. Good time, not long time.
Exactly. Thank you, thank you. Good time, not long time. I love the, like, Slammies when I, like, unlock the very last level where all the holding stations are open and then, like, all of the, like, the prep stations here go all the way down to the bottom of the screen, because it's like, I literally just get to run my finger across my controller and just, like, just serve all these orders all at once, and it feels really good. Like, Slammies is one of those, like, holding station heaven kind of levels where you make everything in the holding station, and like very few things you won't, but for the most part you're like making everything in the holding station. It just feels really good to serve everything all at once.
Now I just need to email the developer and be like, hey, can I get the soundtrack?
You can buy the soundtrack. I believe it is available on Steam and it's available on itch.io if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where else you could get it, but I'm sure that there's actually probably like other ways to buy a digital copy of it, but soundtrack bangs.
So are there just those 4 license plates, or can you get more?
I think it's just those 4. I would have to bring up the file on my Switch to confirm it, because honestly I haven't looked at it in a very long time. I think you can actually get them as decorations. The backgrounds of these restaurants don't change. They stay the same. The only other thing that changes for them is if like the weather outside is different and they have a window, the weather outside the window will change, but
You can actually see the weather? Oh, that's cool.
So there's like the buzz I was mentioning earlier is also affected by the weather. So like if you look at the forecast for the day, it'll tell you inside of the menu what the forecast for the day is when you go to start a level. There's different buzz that happens for different foods. Actually, if you look in the upper left-hand corner, underneath the holding stations, underneath where it says perfect combo, there is a window up there and it is raining. That is the current weather outside, because that is actually a window. That is not just a like picture. That is a window. But different foods have different buzz for different days. So like some are good for like rainy days. So like soup and chili and things like that are give you more buzz on popular or on rainy days. So you would want to put that in your restaurant to generate more customers, so you make more money. This game's really actually, like, there's a lot of thinking that goes into it, and it's actually pretty deep. More than just finger slam, make food go burr.
This looks intricate and involved, and it looks interesting.
I'm a big
I just don't know if my brain can process this game fast enough to actually play it.
Luckily for the main mode of like having your own restaurant, there is a setting where you can turn it on relax mode, so it's not stressful and like your orders never fail and you have more time to like get through them. So if that's like a way you wanted to play, you absolutely could. For the restaurants though, you're kind of just have to play them. And they do ramp up in difficulty as you go on because if you remember the first Slammies, we didn't have all these holding stations. We had 3 holding stations out of 4. So as you go on as a chef for hire, you'll have more holding stations. You'll have more food prep areas. And the restaurants will demand more out of you, like stress and gameplay wise. But you could just not play those levels if you really wanted to, and you could literally just play the other levels over and over and over again until you earn enough money to buy all the food that you want, and then you could just play your own restaurant in relax mode and never have to play the hard levels if you don't want to.
That poor guy looks like he's had a day.
He's like, I need my sausage.
Give him his
and
barbecue.
I need it now.
He deserves that barbecue.
Yes, he does.
Hey, Vault Builder guy's back.
I love how at the table now it looks like 2 people are on their phones and then they've got their friends.
I'm judging.
It's like, hey, you all know we're out to eat, right? And also, I love this one. So if you see the person on the far right here, they have a fork in their hand and they were like going to eat, but there's nothing in front of them. And it's like, what are you eating there? Yay, we finally got the perfect game music.
Hey!
Yay! Finally.
Ending on the high note.
Absolutely ending on a high note. Oh, I love that for us. A big stretch. Alright, cool. That's Cook Serve Delicious. I like this game. If you don't have it, you should get it. You should check if you have it. If you've bought any cool bundles on itch.io in the past, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. I don't really have much to shout out, to be quite honest. Don't follow me on Twitch. I don't stream, but you should if you're not already. Follow the Lady Arcaders Twitch. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Blue Sky. Follow us everywhere. We have a public Discord. We have a private Discord for our community. If you're interested in doing fun showcases like this where you're just having a big chill with your friends, you should submit to us. Check us out, ladyarcaders.com. Submit to us. I'd love to see your showcases. I'd love to do the tech for your showcases, actually. I'm the lead for tech for Lady Arcaders, which is, Hey, you can't shout out the current streamer! Let's go, Twitch! Twitch already knows, baby! Let's go! Twitch already knows! Let's go! Can't shout me out if, Twitch doesn't let you. But yeah, you should follow Alara on Twitch, and you should see Alara streams, because Alara streams are going to be cool whenever Alara does stream. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You should stream this game.
I feel called out, and I need to do the thing more.
We're talking about it beforehand, so I'm just gonna give shout out to Alara. You should follow Alara on Twitch instead of me. But yeah, grilled cheese. What is our next upcoming showcase?
Oh, it
Laura?
is. It is in fact grilled cheese. We're gonna be jumping on The Sims 4, and like I said a bit earlier, the category name is absolutely wild. Let me look it up because I want to get this exactly right. It is aspirational grilled cheese with expansions without gallery. So there you go. If you want to see some crazy wild Sims action, I got a brief description of what this entails, and it sounds absolutely positively magical. So with that, we're gonna go take a short break. We're gonna head to intermission. Everyone get up, take a big stretch, get some water. Please drink some water. Hey everyone, I am back. Thank you so much for sticking around, enjoying these two fantastic food-themed runs. I hope you had as good a time as I did. The music was fantastic, and then the chaos afterwards, just bringing it home. It was great. I do have a couple quick announcements to make. I do want to remind you that Lady Arcaders does have their very first in-person speedrunning event coming up. It's going to take place June 18th, 2024 at Seascape Sci-Fi Cafe and Bar in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It's going to be streamed live on this Twitch channel. In-person run submissions close real soon. You've got until next Sunday at midnight, March 31st, and then volunteer submissions for both in-person and remote roles are going to close at midnight on April 14th. The event's in participation with Toronto Games Week 2024, which is in celebration of the playable arts and culture, and it runs June 13th through the 19th. More details will be available in our link for our website at ladyarcaders.com. Also, if you want to be here on Attract Mode with us, feel free to submit your own showcases. Those are always open. We're currently scheduling for April and a bit beyond. And you can send us your pitches also at ladyarcaders.com/start. So if you want to show off the games, we know you do. It's fantastic. We do wild things all the time. And then our next Attract Mode is actually going to be on Thursday, March 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern. We've got two more showcases. First, we've got Metroid Prime, who's going to be taking us through a trip through the vibrant world of Rez. It's a unique rail shooter with music mechanics dropped in there. And after that, we're going to bring Selkuth back. We're going to Dicey Dungeon, and then the goal for that one is we're tackling the RNG riddled roguelike in an hour by using glitches as the solution for basically every obstacle the game has to offer. Thank you for being here. I've had a fantastic time. Again, my name is Alara. You can follow me here on Twitch, AlaraCutie, and then on Twitter and Blue Sky, both AlaraCutie as well. I hope you have a great time. We're going to be rating Clockwork Ophelia, so send them plenty of love. They are a fantastic runner, and I will see you all next time.